Yo, what's up guys? Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. Inside today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to make an extra $500 every single day as an Uber, Lyft, or rideshare driver. I think there's Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, and I know there's a bunch of other rideshare apps popping up all over the App Store and the web. And I wanted to talk about how you can make an extra $500 every single day as a rideshare driver, because I'm talking from experience. I did rideshare back in the day when my business at one point was a little shaky and rocky. And you know, first off, I want to say I respect anybody that gets money without a typical 9-to-5 job. If you don't have to go out there and clock in, or you don't have to go and sit behind a desk for 10 hours, and you can basically make money on demand or make money at your own pace, you know, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. And you know, I respect it as well, because it puts you into a category of very few people who are true hustlers. Now, I'm not exactly sure how the ride sharing thing works outside the US. I know they have Uber and Lyft and some of them in, you know, Europe or South America, but you know, you might want to check how this works outside the US. And the three things that I'm going to give you might also fluctuate depending on if you're outside the US. But I wanted to give you three things that you can do to put $500 a day on the board if you are a rideshare driver. So like I said, I did Lyft all the way back in the day before they had instant payouts. And you know, I remember one time I did one Lyft where I made like almost $200 on one Lyft, and at the same exact time I worked one day where I worked 10 hours and I didn't even make like $60. So it's super up and down. And you know, $60 times 30 days, or even 170 times 30 days, which that 170 doesn't happen all the time, but if you are able to pull 150 or 200, you're gonna have to work a lot. So it's about how you can do less and less and make more and more, and these three things will give you the opportunity to do that. I actually wrote them down. Let me see the exact ones. So the first thing you can do is you can be a bird dog, or you can actually take this all the way and actually work on your real estate business at the same time. So if you actually want to learn how to do real estate, I'm going to put my homie's link in the description below. His name is Devin Canup. He has like, I think 100+ videos on how to wholesale real estate, and that's actually how I got started. If you check on my channel, I made a video about how I bought my first house at the age of 23, and over this weekend, actually on Friday, I'm closing on another property, which is my first rental unit. And I'm basically going to be doing a, you know, a vlog series as far as building my real estate business. But if you're looking to learn how to do step by step, check out my homie's channel in the link below. But you can be a bird dog where you're basically finding vacant properties and giving them to real estate investors. And what I do, and what many other real estate investors do, is if you bring me a vacant property and I buy it, we'll give you anywhere from $500 to $2,500. The person who bought the property to me actually basically assigned me the deal, and I paid him $5,000. But if you just want to compile a huge list of vacant properties while you're driving your fares or doing your Lyfts or your Uber rides, you can compile a huge list of properties and even sell that list of properties to different real estate investors. A real estate investor who you give them, you know, maybe a list of 250 vacant properties that you're seeing anyway while you're driving your fares, they could pay $500 or $1,000. So if you're doing that and a deal closes, you can make money, or you can just build up an entire list of vacant properties, write the address down, and you know, if you want to go one step further, you can give the address with who owns it from the city, and sell it to real estate investors. So that's an extra way that you can put anywhere from, you know, a couple $100s to a few $1,000s if that property that you refer to a real estate investor actually closes. The second thing that you can do is you can flip medical commodities. Now, me personally, I think this is one of the best business models to do. I have a link in the description below if you're looking to learn more about it. It's like a 40-minute video explaining everything, but the business model is pretty simple and it's rinse and repeat, and that's why I love it so much. I've made, you know, well over 6 figures doing this, and all the money now that I do it because I have a team, I have automation in it, and I have different people helping me. I take all that money, and that's how I'm able to, you know, really invest into real estate. But you know, if you have a few client pickups, you have some basic marketing out there while you're doing your fares, and you're making $100, $150 a day with Lyft or Uber, or you know, DoorDash, you can meet a few clients and you can invoice the same day and get paid. So, you know, it's so simple that, you know, you're driving anyway. You got to meet these clients who have these medical commodities. You might as well, you know, do 2 for 1. You almost have multiple streams of income. You're getting your same day payouts from your, you know, you're doing your ride sharing. And the beautiful thing about flipping medical commodities is as soon as you pick up these medical commodities from people who have them, you can get paid the same day. You can invoice and get paid. So once you fully understand the entire business model, it's crazy how many people have these and how you can just get paid the same day. And you might even, you know, start pulling in more money from the flipping medical commodities where the doing the ride sharing doesn't make sense, but it's good to fluctuate. It's good to, you know, be driving and be doubling up on your money. And then the third thing is, you know, you can actually build a little mini bandit sign hanging business. So I had this before I even actually did my first real estate deal. If you've ever seen signs like this, they might be in your city, they might not be in your city. You might have to go to different cities to see them. But what you can do is you can call all the signs in your area and tell them that you have a service where you actually put up the signs for people. So, you know, there's 2 ways to finesse this. You can either do it yourself and, you know, in the middle maybe take a 2-hour break between doing your ride sharing and, you know, go out and put the signs up yourself, or you can, you know, charge a little extra. You can charge per sign. I actually do these marketing signs for, you know, my different businesses. It's a great offline marketing strategy. I know we're in the era of 2019 online marketing, but you cannot underestimate offline marketing. Radios, billboards, those things still work, man. A lot of it might not be able to be tracked as easy as Facebook ads or retargeting or lookalike audiences or whatever that stuff is, but I'm telling you, if you see 100 billboards with a business, excuse me, my voice is sort of raspy because I have a little cold, but if you see 100 billboards with a business, you're going to be entitled, or not entitled, you're going to be questioning to think, let me give this business a call. I keep seeing it. It almost gives you that reputable thing in your mind. Also, let me know what you guys think about this camera. I love making videos on this camera. It's so clean and just so smooth to make videos on. So you can actually call these companies. There's We Buy Junk Cars, We Buy, you know, We Buy Houses. There's different companies that have their signs up, and this is a very effective way to do marketing. And you can tell them, hey, I put up those signs for $1.50, $2 a pop. I can put up all your signs. And like I said, you know, if you got 100 signs times 2 a pop, you can put up 100 signs. I used to do it all the time in, you know, 2-3 hours. That's an extra 100 signs times 2, that's $200. So, you know, if you got 200 signs, and then once you build it up and you have clients, I had a guy who used to give me his We Buy Houses signs. He used to give them to me at $1,000 a pop. He had thousands and thousands of these, and he's a big time investor in my area. And, you know, I used to just outsource them to somebody else. He pays me $2 a sign, and I'm paying somebody else $1 a sign or $1.50 a sign, and I keep the difference. And if you got 3, 4, 5, 10 clients while you're doing your fares of making $100, $200 a day doing Grubhub, Uber, Lyft, whatever it is, you got a team of people putting up these, you know, bandit signs is what they call them. Or, you know, marketing signs in your area, whether they go on the ground, whether they go on the telephone pole. But those are 3 ways that you can make money, you know, while you're doing Uber, Lyft, because $100 a day, even though it's just driving, it's not that easy. Driving is like, for some reason, it's like a lot of mental work. So you can, one, put together a list of vacant properties and either try and put the deal together yourself, or, you know, you can sell the vacant property list, or, you know, sell the deal or property to a real estate investor and get paid, you know, between, you know, 500 or a couple hundred or a couple thousand if the deal closes, or just sell the list. You can build a business of flipping medical commodities, which my personal opinion is one of the most lucrative side hustle businesses out there. If you're looking to learn the infrastructure of a business and learn more about it and how you can get started, click the first link in the description below. I have an entire video explaining everything. Or you can ride around and see those other businesses marketing and tell them like, hey, I put up those marketing signs for other people, and a script that you can use is, hey, I actually put up a bunch of other signs in the area for other businesses like yourself. I have a service where I do it. I charge this per sign, and I'd love to put up your signs for you. What do you think? Something along those lines. So those are 3 things that you can do to add $500 a day to your driving. You're already out there driving. You might as well have a little business, you might as well maximize how much you can make a day, because $100 a day after bills, my voice is killing me, after bills, after gas, after maintenance on your car, what are you walking away with? Maybe $20, maybe even $25. You might even be driving or doing these ride shares for free. So make sure you're maximizing how much money you can make in one day. And like I said, that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys subscribe with post notifications on, because now that I got this camera, I'm going to be posting a lot more. And if you guys enjoyed the video, put a like on it, and I will see you guys later. Peace.